Have you ever stood beside a pot of boiling water? Most of us have. Perhaps for tea, perhaps for coffee, perhaps to prepare a simple meal. For me, it was a pot of water waiting to blanch some noodles. Nothing remarkable, just another ordinary day. As I stood there watching the bubbles rise, a thought appeared. The water begins to heat, eventually it boils, and if left long enough, the water slowly disappears until the pot runs dry. Then I wondered. The water boils, the water eventually dries up. Between those two moments, what happens? An entire meal appears, the noodles go in, the soup is prepared, someone gets fed, someone shares a story, someone laughs. Life continues, and perhaps life itself is a little like that. We do not remember how our story truly began. One day, we simply find ourselves here. Much like a dream. By the time we become aware, the dream has already begun. And life sometimes feels the same. The story is already in progress, the world is already moving, people are already living around us. Then one day, our own story comes to an end. Between those two moments, we live. Between the water boiling and the water drying up, we live there. Sometimes I imagine a camera slowly rising into the sky. Higher and higher, beyond the neighborhood, beyond the city, beyond the clouds, beyond the earth itself. Soon, our lives become too small to see. Compared to the universe, we are tiny. Yet somewhere on this small planet, billions of lives are unfolding. People are falling in love, people are grieving, people are worrying, people are hoping, people are preparing dinner, people are simply trying to get through another day. Most of us will never appear in history books. Most of us will probably not be remembered beyond a few generations. Yet somehow, that does not make our lives meaningless. Most of us are ordinary people. The person dozing off on the train after a long day. The mother pushing a baby stroller, searching for a place to stand. The grandmother carrying groceries in both hands, slowly making her way home. The neighbor returning from work, the retiree taking an evening walk. People like us, to the world, they may seem ordinary. Yet within each of them exists an entire world. A world of responsibilities, a world of worries, a world of hopes, a world of memories, a world of love. We wake up, we eat, we work, we care for our families, we look after aging parents, we worry about our health, we meet friends, we grow older. Nothing extraordinary. Yet within these ordinary lives unfolds an entire world. There is joy, there is sorrow, there is disappointment, there is laughter, there is friendship, there is love. No matter how rich a person becomes, he still sleeps in one bed. No matter how wealthy a person becomes, he can only eat so much food in a day. No matter how much he owns, he still lives within the same 24 hours. Perhaps that is why I no longer feel that an ordinary life is a lesser life. An ordinary life can still be a kind of happiness. A simple meal, a peaceful afternoon, a conversation with a friend, a walk beneath the evening sky. These too are part of the small space we call life. Then another thought appeared. Perhaps one day, after I am gone, my son may stand in a different kitchen, a different home, a different pot, his own children waiting for dinner. As the water begins to boil, he may pause for a moment. How did Dad prepare the noodles? How long did he blanch them? What did he add to the soup? Food has a curious way of carrying memories. A familiar taste, a familiar smell. And suddenly, someone who has been gone for years is sitting beside us again. Not in person, but in memory. Perhaps my son is not searching for a recipe. Perhaps he is searching for a memory. Not a great legacy, not wealth, not fame. Just a simple bowl of noodles his old man used to prepare. The water from those days is long gone. The meal has long since been eaten, yet something remains. A memory, a feeling, a moment shared around a table. Most of us will not leave behind great fortunes. Most of us will not be remembered forever. But perhaps that was never the point. The point was the living. The meals shared, the friendships formed, the people loved, the memories created. The water still boils, the water still dries up. And between those two moments, we live there. My life may be ordinary, yet it still contains a world of mine. And perhaps that is why an ordinary life can still be a kind of happiness.